This is James Elder for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm in the Ponds Forge today in Sheffield on the Mick Hennessy card put on by Channel 5. With me I've got undefeated prospect YUSUF Safa. What's happening, you?
What's good, you alright?
I'm alright. Also joined by Lee Wilkins.
How you doing, James? You good?
Also Mark Rowe.
Yeah, all good. All good.
Good. Firstly and foremost, how would you assess tonight's performance? Giorgio Kushtan comes here with a winning record, to be honest, 4-1. Good test.
It was alright. Just used my jab, kept him from my distance. He did swing a couple of times to try to get me out of there, but kept calm, kept cool, and did what I had to do.
Referee calling it off in the third round. Barrage of shots, really.
Yeah.
Giorgio having no answer to it.
No, I think when I hit him, first shot was a jab. I think he knew a bit. It was quite hard, but he did try to come back with some shots, but you know, miss. You make a miss and then you just attack.
Is that your kind of philosophy, Yusuf?
Yeah, you know, as my career progresses, there's going to be fighters that will come and trade with you, so I think that'll be a bit easier.
Lee,
yeah.
If I can bring you in, how much of the stuff that you've done in the gym, in the body shots, did he get to implement in the ring
I think for showcasing tonight, I think he showed everything. I mean, he was going downstairs, coming back upstairs really well, utilising the jab. Movement was good, and he was just hunting the bloke down. So I mean, from that perspective, everything that he was working towards showed dividends. I mean, the only thing I would say, like, when you've got an opponent like that, judging by his record, me personally, I thought he was going to come a little bit more to Yusuf. But like I said, I think the first exchange, and then he just went like a shell. So it was just Casey just trying to break the shell down. And I think the referee and I think the opponent obviously knew that, hence the reason why we got the stoppage in the third round.
A lot of hype surrounding Yusuf at the moment. Mick Hennessy putting his debut on Channel 5, head of a lot more experienced fighters, and to be honest, so it must show the faith and what Mick's got in his ability.
I think for what it is, I think especially for the, like when you go generations and everything else nowadays with people's mannerisms and stuff, Yusuf's quite, I'm not saying that most people out there are just on the way they conduct themselves, but Yusuf's a very humble kid, you know, like he gets flustered by all the spotlight, and you've seen it yourself, James. I mean, you put him under pressure more than anyone. He can't wait, he just loves Coogan now, he's like, Coogan's cool, James just puts it right on me. So I mean, for that perspective, I think he's good for telly, you know, like, because if kids are looking for a role model out there, I think realistically you could like say, like, the way you'd like the kids to be from today is the way Yusuf's conducting himself, and obviously he can fight. So I mean, that's a win-win. So I think that's probably the reason why there's a little bit more around him with the hype and stuff. I think because everyone who meets him, they think he's such a great guy. You know, like me, I beg to differ, but like not a real Yusuf yet.
When can we anticipate seeing Yusuf back in action?
What's
going on with the dates?
I think it's November 6th. November the 8th, I think. You know, who knows? Might be on the Tyson Fury territories or undercard.
That'd be a big bill to fight on,
wouldn't it? It would be nice.
You can see Yusuf's face smiling with them ones.
Yeah, good undercard to get on.
Good undercard.
Yeah.
Speaking of undercards, also on that you've got Billy Joe Saunders versus Chris Eubank Jr. Yeah, which could turn out to be a real classic, a real domestic clash.
Yeah, listen, I think for the British public, I think that's one of the best fights out there, as well as Derek Chisora and Tyson Fury, so people are definitely getting their money's worth that night. Indeed. So it'd be a good show. Either way, we'll be there anyway. So
indeed,
supporting.
Tonight, main event: Kid Galahad versus the Dilson dos Santos. Having a chance to have a look at Kid Galahad and learning anything off him, Yusuf?
Yeah, he's quite. I'd say he's a bit like Nassim, but where he comes from, the same gym as Nassim, he's going to be a bit similar. But then again, he's got his own style. Yeah. But again, very slick, very smooth fighter. Yeah.
Are they the kind of stylistic fighters that you kind of like watching?
Yeah, I would say. But there again, I like fighters like Roberto Duran and Marquez and Pacquiao, and you know, so it's all good.
I was this close to interviewing Roberto Duran last week.
Yeah?
Gave me the slip.
It's when you found out you couldn't speak Spanish.
Damn me up, Mark, I swear. Wanted to cry. That's another story. Well, listen, congratulations on getting the victory today.
Congratulations to you with Box Nation as well, James.
Cheers, Lee. Thanks, mate. I'm glad someone remembered. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Going places.
He said it before I
did. Brilliant.
Thanks, Les. I appreciate that.
No worries, James.
And hopefully we get a chance to catch up again real soon.
Okay, and don't forget, a Mars a day and as many more as you can eat.
I think you've had enough Mars bars today.
Makes me look skinny.